Ew! Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Crowdboard back again with another video. Today we're gonna be doing another Travis Scott video because they're always requested and always beloved by the audience. And thank you guys so much for supporting that. Anyway, before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, notification bell as well, so you never miss a video that I post. Also, make sure to check out my description down below. There's a lot of sweet things down there, like preset packs, equipment, social media, all my music, DistroKid link to get 5% off your sign up, to put all your music all over the interwebs and all the streaming services you can imagine. Anyway, let's get in the video. So as you can see below, I'm talking on a dry track, I believe, yes. And this is what I recorded. I'm gonna delete it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna record it, and then we're gonna go over it. So let's do it. There's a part where I can't get my voice as high, so it's gonna crack.
You gotta watch how we rockin'. You gotta watch how well you rockin', shake it real. Drink it real, I can't be fake, don't know the feel. Gotta take a long drive up the hill. Get to wavy blue like Navy SEAL. My computer is smoking.
Well, if you enjoyed that and didn't think it sounded terrible, then I'm gonna tell you how I got it. So first I'm gonna click on the lead and show you what it sounds like if I do it again.
Gotta take a long drive up the hill.
Let's go over it one by one, okay? Now I'm talking on a dry track right now, let's bring it up and label it dry so it's not confusing. With this vocal, there is a backup involved, but with all my tutorials, the backup is never really different from the lead. It's just the same channel strip with just one extra plugin to make it a little different, all right? And we'll figure that out at the end, but for now, let's get that bass track down. Turn these off so it doesn't lag. So we're right here. It's very simple. It's only 5 plugins with 2 buses. So we'll start off with the first one is pitch correction. Pitch correction's found in pitch correction mono. Now for this song, I found it was natural minor scale F. And I have 0 response time, so the auto-tune effect is 100% there. If you put your song in minor scale F, it is not gonna sound perfect. Unless it's working for the beat you're using. So you gotta find this root and scale. There's probably apps out there or websites that can tell you like what key you gotta be singing in or rapping in, whatever you wanna do. But just know it's 0 response time for this. I'm sorry if it's vague. Next we have a compressor, let's pull it over. Dynamics, compressor, mono. We want a one sloppy old compressor. We're making it quick and short. What this does throughout the recording, it goes to -10. When I play it, you'll see it goes to -10.
Drink it real, I can't be fake, don't know the feel.
-5 and also -10. I know I should be using probably 2 compressors, but I don't care. The needle will go all the way down to -10. Okay? To do that, make sure you turn auto gain off to start. We have a threshold of -16, a ratio of 2.9 to 1, a makeup of 5. Now we could make up 10, but since the lower talking vocals only go to -5, we're gonna do -5. The attack is at 10, so it's a fast attack, and the release is at 40. Hard distortion, nothing else. There's basically 2 different types of vocal recordings in this one track, which I should be using 2 different like compressors for, but it's for the ease of the independent artist. Next, we got a channel EQ to clean it up. EQ, channel EQ, mono. So I did all reduction here, no, I didn't raise anything. Before I start, remember you can copy all these down by clicking and just typing in what I have, so pause the video if you want to do that. But if you want to hear me talk, then I'm gonna talk. So bring the red to 100 hertz. Then we took the orange and brought it to 300 and dropped it -3 dB. Took this green and took the ugly 500 hertz area out, -10. We took a lot out. This green stayed the same. The blue, we went to 2000 hertz and dropped it 1 dB. And then we took this guy to 12,000 hertz and have it at 0.71, I think. All right, next we have the most important thing for the Travis Scott vocal this time would be the exciter. I usually use distortion for these vocals, but right now I'm using distortion in the compressor, and I'm gonna use an exciter instead. So listen how my voice changes. Ow. I'm realizing as I do this, it's a little too strong. Let's make it not as strong. Instead of 150, we're gonna do 120. That was a little too intense. So make sure the frequency is at 4200 hertz. Color 1, don't know what that is. Dry signal's on, because when it's on. Now what you gotta know is harmonics. I just had it at 150, but as I turned it on, it hurt my ears. So have it between 100 and 150. I'm actually gonna do 122, but whatever sounds good for you, do that. Doesn't have to be my exact settings. But exciters found in specialized exciter mono. And then those are your settings here. All right, then finally a pedal board to compress it again. So let's turn down a little bit. With the pedal board, amps and pedals, pedal board mono. When you're inside of it, what we wanna do is click the top and go down to compressor and go to basic squash. This is your basic squash compressor right here. Make the attack fast, sustains at -14 and levels at 3. If you wanna know what this thing actually does, look, -14, you can hear me talk, and I bring it to -40. And now that is your channel strip without the buses. Now buses are very important for the Travis Scott vocal because there's a lot of ambient reverb. But for the first bus, we'll do a delay. So click, go to bus 1, bus 1. Now it's gonna pop up right here. See the bus 1? It'll just magically appear. All right, what you wanna have is a stereo delay. Delay, stereo delay, mono, stereo. What a stereo delay does is it doesn't delay in one spot only, it can delay in both ears. Our bus 1 setting for the lead track is -6.7, so let's do that. Hello. 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 We have both on a 1/8 dotted with a deviation of 2.67 and 233. Now the reason they're that is because I'm sloppy and didn't want to make them 0, but it still worked out. It all depends on the tempo of your song to what kind of delay you want. Low cut 520 on each one and high cut 5000 on each one. I wanted the left to be more prevalent than the right, so we have an 80% feedback, so it's going to delay more. It's going to have more repetition. 50% on the right, and also have 100% left and right. Because it's in a bus, you can do that. It would be different if stereo delay was in your exact track and not the bus. So. All right, for bus 2 now, you want a beautiful, nice reverb. Now where to find that is in bus 2, and go into Reverb, Space Designer, Mono, and Stereo. Now, I'm very repetitive with this one, but 9.2 second upper echelons is one of the best reverbs in here. Large spaces, outdoor, and upper echelons. Dry at -10 and wet at -12.5. Nothing else has changed, except the lengths at 2.59, which I believe was already there, so it should be there. And we have it set at -6.7 as well. Yeah, all right. We're not done, we actually have a backup track. What you gotta do to create a backup track is to start with your lead. On your lead, Command D to duplicate. Let's go back here and we'll pull it up. The backup does not have pedals, so the flanger's there. So we're gonna take out the pedal board. This is found in modulation, flanger, mono stereo. We have a 0.113 hertz rate, 50% intensity, 67% feedback, 20% mix. And then the icing on top, the sample delay, sample delay, stereo. You just want to put the delay right, put it at 800, it's much better. This is hurting my head to talk on. The settings are also at -4.6 to make it more reverb, and then less delay at -12. So with all that, we're gonna remove volume as well. We're gonna drag the track down.
Drink your real, I can't be fake, don't know the feel. Gotta take a long drive up the hill.
Alright, now we did it. Now we're gonna freestyle so you can enjoy that and listen to what this vocal can do, and then you can try it for yourself by following these easy steps. Hopefully that made sense.
I accidentally ate too many banana peels that got stuck in my rectum, I got feels. I love to sip wine in the tree. You gotta subscribe to my channel really quick. If you don't, then I will hit you with a stick. Not a gun, but I will break a piece of tree, and then I will make the wheel hit. No, it's Christmas time in my house. Why you wanna run like a mouse? It's really hard to rap so well if you are. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Where are you, Christmas? I don't even know I am rapping now. It's really hard, grab a towel. It's really hard to find me. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Christmas?
Well, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, as well as learned something as well. Make sure to drop a like on that video, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think and what I should do next. Like I said before, make sure to subscribe if you're already subscribed, notification bell as well, so you never miss a video that I post. Also, my description is chock full of sweet things that'll help you and me at the same damn time. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a crowdboard, how to sound like Travis Scott in the song Can't Stay, how to look down there to see it. In Logic Pro 10 using only stock plugins, which means they're free if you have the software. And like always, we out.